Right now, NBC 26 live at 10, quarterback Aaron Rodgers carted off the field in Minneapolis, suffering a collarbone injury. Plus, hundreds are dead after a huge blast in Somalia, the largest the country has ever seen. And the United Nations coming together to fight the drug epidemic. And of course, NBC 26, your official Packers station. We begin, though, in Minneapolis, a crushing loss for the Packers as Aaron Rodgers suffers a collarbone injury. And the question is, will he take another snap this season? Sports anchor Chris Barrier has the latest. Chris.
Yeah, hi, Mo. Well, for the first time this season, it appeared the Packers would finally be healthier than their opponent, but that thought quickly diminished in the first quarter of today's game against the Vikings when number 12 went down. In case you haven't seen it, or maybe you want to see it again, here it is. Aaron Rodgers looking to lead his team to its first win in the new U.S. Bank Stadium midway through the first quarter. Number 12 leaves the pocket, tries to hit Martellus Bennett on the run, and he's planted to the turf by Anthony Barr. Clearly in pain, taken off the field, and the team later announced it is a broken collarbone, similar to what Rodgers suffered back in 2013, only this time it's on the right side, which is his throwing side. He missed 7 games in 2013. It's quite possible he'll miss the entire rest of the 2017 season. It hasn't been announced officially yet. The Vikings get the win 23-10. They're now tied with Green Bay at 4-2 in the NFC North, but the bigger loss here is clearly Aaron Rodgers. And Charlie Sakaitis has more on that from Minneapolis.
Right here, right on this spot is where the Packers' 2017 season took a drastic turn. Aaron Rodgers was hit by Anthony Barr, thrown to the ground, breaking his collarbone, an injury that could have him out for the entire year.
Losing Aaron Rodgers, it speaks for itself. I mean, in my opinion, he's the best player in football, but this is a team game. It's the ultimate team game, and we need to be better.
It's unfortunate. He's such a great leader for this team, and hopefully, we can bounce back.
Aaron's my brother, so it's hard to see him go down, and I'm praying for him. Pray for him every game.
You can look at numbers, you can make comparisons, you can take a gander at how other injuries have healed, the time it's kept players out. But the truth of the matter is, Aaron Rodgers going down in Minneapolis, it hurts for Packers fans. He's the leader of their team, and now for the foreseeable future, he's going to have to lead from the sidelines. Keeping you connected from U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, I'm Charlie Sakaitis for NBC 26.
All right, thank you, Charlie. Well, we'll dive deeper into today's game and the future of the quarterback position with Rodgers hurt in just a few minutes during Sunday Sports Rewind. We got a really good show for you, so stick around for that. For now, though, Mo, send it back to you.
All right, thank you so much, Chris. New tonight, hospitals in Somalia struggling with casualties in the country's capital after being the target of the country's most powerful bomb blast. As security and medical sources said today, the death toll has risen to 231, and now more than 200 others were also injured. Officials fear the toll could also go up. President Mohammed Abdullahi Mohammed declared 3 days of mourning. Also, a fiery nightmare is still a reality for many in Northern California as crews work around the clock to stop deadly wildfires from scorching the region. New evacuations are underway this weekend in the city of Santa Rosa after a new fire erupted. Fires ravaged parts of Santa Rosa last week, reducing neighborhoods to ash and twisted metal. Neighbors say it's been a terrifying experience.
I was looking for my purse and I don't care. We have to go. We can't stay here. It's coming. My daughter, my teenager is like, all my stuff's on that other car. I'm all, I don't care. We've got to go. We can't be here. I screamed so hard.
Fires have so far claimed 39 lives, but that number is also expected to go up. The Kaukauna Fire Department says a detached garage and nearby parked car caught fire on the 300 block of Taylor Street this afternoon. It happened just before 3:30. Firefighters say they put the fire out quickly, but the fire did damage to 2 nearby structures as well. Battery packs of remote control cars started the blaze, they say. Fortunately, though, no one was hurt in the car garage when the fire started, and no one came out injured as well. And covering Wisconsin now, Manitowoc police say officers arrested 2 boys, but first we'll go to meteorologist Matt Hoffman with our weather. Matt.
Hey Mo, yeah, let's talk about some weather here. We are going to be seeing a pretty chilly night tonight. Temperatures are dropping quick out there, 45 degrees right now in Green Bay, a southwest wind at 5 miles per hour. A few spots up north down to the 30s already. 37 in Anago. It's 43 in Appleton and Oshkosh and 47 in Manitowoc. We have partly cloudy skies, and that's the way it's going to stay through the overnight hours, but temperatures will still be able, for many spots, to dip down into the middle to upper 30s. There is a frost advisory off to the west, though, where we can expect widespread frost. Most of northeast Wisconsin just looking at some patchy frost. Tomorrow, beautiful day, lots of sunshine, highs in the upper 50s. For Packer fans upset about what happened today, I got a beautiful forecast in store for you for this week, and we'll talk much more about that coming up.
All right, thank you so much, Matt. Now, Manitowoc police say officers arrested 2 boys after finding 2 concealed weapons in the car. One of them was driving. They say this all started this afternoon on 19th Street in Madison when an officer recognized a 17-year-old driver from a previous encounter. They say he tried dodging the officer, but was eventually caught. Manitowoc police searched the car, which also had 3 other passengers inside it who were teenagers. They found 2 handguns in the glove compartment. Later on, they found out the 2 front passengers put them in there. The driver is being charged with the possession of a dangerous weapon, bail jumping, and traffic citations. And the front passenger, who they say is 14 years old, is also charged with the possession of a dangerous weapon by a minor. Now, 2 16-year-olds who police say were in the back seats were released without criminal charges. An Oak Creek High School teacher is behind bars after police say he was caught in an inappropriate relationship with a student. 39-year-old Michael Josie is charged with second-degree assault. Police say Josie had sexual contact with a 15-year-old student several times, including once in the classroom. According to a criminal complaint, a maintenance worker caught Josie and reported it to police. Also new at 10, Native tribes banding together tonight in the fight against heroin. The Oneida tribe was just one of those groups that was there lighting a sacred flame. NBC 26's Shane Gustafson has the latest.
The Center for Disease Control says heroin abuse is one of the fastest growing problems for Native tribes, many here in Wisconsin. For some, turning to the past could be the answer for the future.
This is our way of life.
It's a sacred tradition.
Watch over our children.
Lighting a fire in the hopes of healing and making life better for the Oneida Nation.
Children are losing parents, parents are losing children. Basically, we're losing families.
Each one of us has a fire within us, and we need to bring that awareness and bring that fire back up.
Native Americans make up the second largest group of heroin deaths, according to the CDC.
Enough is enough!
Prompting a march through Oneida neighborhoods, raising awareness of the problem.
We're tired of our people dying. We're tired of losing individuals, and we're tired of losing people to this black spirit.
And lighting the flame, they say, will banish the evil.
I know that it's going to be difficult. It's not going to be easy, but this is something that we feel really strongly about.
The fire is expected to stay lit for at least 30 days, with a member of the Oneida Nation keeping a close eye. Keeping you connected, Shane Gustafson, NBC 26.
All right, Shane, thank you. Now, still ahead on NBC 26 Live at 10, some officers getting a sweet treat from a youngster who hopes to join them one day. First, what's the weather looking like for the rest of the weekend? Your forecast coming up next.
You're connected to NBC 26 News at 10 with Regina On, Matt Hoffman Weather, and Chris Ferrier Sports. NBC 26 News at 10, keeping you connected. And now, your Storm Shield forecast with NBC 26 meteorologist Matt Hoffman.
A soaking rain from that storm system that impacted us over the weekend. Here's a look at rainfall totals from yesterday afternoon through this morning. Many spots picking up over an inch. Green Bay 1.15 inches, but there was a report in town of over an inch and a half. Some other rainfall totals from across the area. We picked up an inch in Appleton, and many spots getting at least close to an inch. Most areas I saw at least over a half an inch, but many spots up around an inch or even more. Also, winds were pretty strong this morning. Carlsville up in Door County, 60-mile-per-hour wind gust. Sister Bay nearly 50 miles per hour, that wind. But the winds have died down now. Things are pretty quiet out there tonight. 45 degrees in Green Bay, a southwest wind at 5 miles per hour. We're heading for temperatures in the middle to upper 30s for much of the area. It'll be a little bit warmer though along the lakeshore, with readings getting into the lower 40s. We're not going to see widespread frost tonight because we do have some scattered clouds out there. Skies will stay partly cloudy through the overnight. We did have some showers this afternoon, but a lot of that has now fizzled out, so we should be dry through the rest of your night. Off to the west, where things will clear out a little bit earlier tonight, we do have a frost advisory where widespread frost is expected, but for our viewing area, just a little bit of patchy frost is possible, but that'd be about it. Temperatures right now, we're in the 30s up to the north though, 37 in Amigo, 38 in Mountain. We're at 47 though in Sturgeon Bay, 46 in Kewaunee, 43 in Appleton, and 42 degrees right now in Wautoma. Wind speeds have really lightened up out there, but it will be a breezy day tomorrow. Winds will pick up out of the west-southwest, about 10 to 15 miles per hour. Here's the big picture across the upper Midwest. High pressure will be settling in tomorrow, so we're going to clear out of these clouds as we go through the morning hours tomorrow, and the rest of the week looks pretty sun-filled and quiet weather-wise. We're going to see a very nice stretch through the work week. Notice the cooler air that's moved in across the upper Midwest, some 30s, lower 30s up to the north. Here's how things play out with Skycast. We'll see clouds break up late tonight into tomorrow, sunshine through the afternoon, maybe a few passing clouds late in the afternoon, but then skies will really clear out as we head into tomorrow night, and then Tuesday as high pressure really starts to settle in across the area. Wall-to-wall sunshine expected and warmer temperatures as well. Here's our weather pattern, and a very strong area of high pressure will set up shop across the eastern U.S. this week, and that's going to lead to very dry and a good amount of sunshine weather as far as our forecast goes for the work week. So dry and bright is what we're expecting. Tonight, temperatures dipping down middle to upper 30s. Then tomorrow, highs in the upper 50s, fairly seasonable actually for this time of the year, but an overall warming trend as the week goes on, maybe slightly cooler on Thursday, but by Friday and into Saturday, we're talking highs back into the 70s. So a very nice stretch of weather here over the next at least 5 days. Your forecast tonight, down to 38 degrees, partly cloudy, chilly, some patchy frost possible, upper 50s for tomorrow. Your extended forecast, a warming trend, dry, a lot of sunshine, some very nice fall weather. Rain chances return, though, for this upcoming weekend.
Not upset about the work week. Looks really nice.
It looks gorgeous. Yeah, beautiful week.
All right. Thank you so much, Matt. Well, still ahead, NBC 26 Live at 10. Police officers get a sweet surprise from a grateful young man. Check this out right after the break. Covering America Now, there's a new addition to the Welcome to Las Vegas sign. A 2-mile-long lei was set up to honor victims of the mass shooting. It happened on Saturday to the Growing Memorial that's near Mandalay Bay. It was made by 500 volunteers from the Lei of Aloha for World Peace and was wrapped around 58 crosses.
When it happened here, the same kind of feelings happened before, that feeling of loss, deep, deep sense of grief, and that your life is not the same.
And the Hawaiian group said they feel a strong kinship to Las Vegas, often referring to the city as a ninth island. Well, a sweet surprise for police officers in one Kansas community. Check this out. 6-year-old Oliver Davis spent Friday morning handing out donuts and pouring lemonade for more than a dozen Johnson County police officers. Oliver was dressed in his Leawood Police Department uniform, which was given to him a few weeks ago when he met several of the officers. Both Oliver and the officers agreed it's important to maintain a discussion about police and community relations.
I want to remind police officers that people still care. I don't need Batman or Spider-Man or Superman. I need these guys.
He loves police officers, and so I had to be here. I had to be here. He gives so much to the police officers of Johnson County, and so I just felt like this is what I need to do to give back.
Oliver says he hopes to wear a full-size uniform one day and says the community, like so many of his friends already, are wearing blue. A Colorado mom is doing what she can to fight teen suicide. She's taking a proactive approach, trying to address mental wellness at a young age, and she's doing that through yoga. Kimberly Wilson, who started the 12-week program, is a certified yoga instructor and also a mom. She says she had to do something when she saw the spike in suicides in her school district. Wilson hopes these classes will act as a proactive approach to mental health, and so far it seems to be working. And thanks for spending your Sunday night with me. Stick around for Sports Rewind. Chris Barrier is coming your way next.